Let's do it, Esme!" Maggie exclaimed. "What? No way. I only sing in the shower." Esme shook her head back and forth. Her eyes widened. Maggie stood and pulled Esme's hand. "Oh, I'm a terrible singer, but it will be fun. Come on. You don't know a soul here yet." Esme pulled her hand back. "Yes, but I plan on getting to know them." "Throw caution to the wind. It's your new life. Who cares what people think? Come on, Esme. Have some fun." Esme wasn't sure why she agreed, but she found herself being led to the stage. Her knees felt like jelly. Maggie and Esme were both given microphones. Esme took a deep breath as she looked over the crowd of strangers staring at her. She remembered hearing something about bending the knees a little so a person didn't pass out. She bent her knees, hoping that it worked. She did love to sing, but she was horrible at it. She really didn't want the whole town to know her as the new girl who was a terrible singer. The song Footloose played through the speakers. It was one of Esme's favorite songs to sing and dance to. She started out singing softly, but Maggie was so enthusiastic that before long she was singing at the top of her lungs and dancing to the song along with her. The crowd was going wild, singing and dancing with them. By the end of the song, Esme's confidence was through the roof. That is, until everything took a turn for the worst. As Esme was dancing, she didn't realize her foot was wrapped around the microphone cord. Everything moved in slow motion as she began to fall forward and flat onto her face. Maggie gasped. The music stopped, and the crowd was silent. Maggie bent down. "Esme, are you okay?" Maggie helped pull Esme up off the ground and into a sitting position as Trenton came running onto the stage. Esme didn't think things could get any worse than knowing Trenton saw her fall, until she felt something warm and wet run down her face. Her hands trembled as she lifted her fingers to her face, then looked and saw blood. "Can I get a towel?" Trenton yelled towards Rebecca. She immediately came running with a towel in her hand and tossed it over to Trenton. He held it over the end of Esme's nose and attempted to examine her as best he could. Trenton's eyes looked over every part of Esme's face. Then he felt her nose as gently as possible, doing his best not to hurt her. He made eye contact with her, and his eyes softened. "I don't think it's broken, just a bloody nose. Are you okay? Do you hurt anywhere else?" Esme shook her head, no, which wasn't the brightest idea with the towel being held over her nose. "Ow!" she cried. "Oh, Esme, this is all my fault. If I hadn't pushed you to go on stage, this wouldn't have happened." Maggie spoke, her voice full of concern. "Nonsense. That was so much fun, Maggie." Esme grabbed Maggie's hand and squeezed. "Thank you for getting me out of my comfort zone.